Start streaming.
Ba-da-da-da. Add a title. You didn't add a title, Jared.
It.
Add a title. Off the towel.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Is it actually?
It's doing a thing. I think we're live now. That's the greatest intro of all time.
We
Hello.
We're almost alive.
Welcome from Earth Town.
I don't think we're live. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Nope.
Look.
Nope. You know how I know you're not?
Oh no!
See the
because
little button?
it's not on here.
Push the button. You have to give it a title, Jared.
Oh my gosh! Give me a title. How long is this going to be delayed for? So long.
Like, I watch these things, Jared. I watch.
Tow's Day. Oh wait. Tow's Day Tuesday. Oh, okay.
Toosing Tows. Doesn't matter. Go. It's a title. It's a title. Go
So,
live. Now you want to hit the button.
Now I want to hit
Now
this
you hit the
button.
button. Oh, up. Now you hit the button. Nope, too many buttons. Oh, boy. Here we go. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, that all made it in the front. Awesome.
Oh, that's fantastic. How much is the... Okay, that's
all of it.
Great.
The answer, like, if you want to think about how much did it make, all of it made its way in there.
I don't think all of it. I just...
No, trust me on this. All of it. Every bit of it. Every bit of it. You go, man, I sure hope no one saw that. They saw that. From here until forever. Hey,
good times. Are you not up on here?
What do you mean I'm here? No, you're up there. You need a host.
Oh, whoa.
Create. Nope, not a single player. More than one person playing, Jared. Think about your other people around you.
I'm sorry.
Nope. Hit exit. Hit exit.
Where's exit?
Hit the menu. Hit the exit button.
Here?
Yeah, that'll work. Hit menu. Go to the main menu. Hit yes.
Hey, how's everybody doing?
You should flip to the screen so they can see what you're doing. And now you're going to hit create.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
Just do this. Look, if anyone's ever looking into how to set up tabletop, here's how you do it. Hit create. Hit multiplayer because you think about your friends. Friends only. That's fine. That's cool. You're going to hit the create button there. You set a little domain there at the top. What did you do? Hit multiplayer. Jared. Create server.
Oh,
there you go.
Create server.
Create server.
Okay.
There you go. Now we're talking. Now remember that basic setup that I had you say that should be that
right
one?
Here?
That'll work. Load.
Ooh, look at this out in the streets.
Yeah, you can just playing in the streets.
That's kind of cool.
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess I'll take what I can get, but is it?
All right. And then...
Pardon me, I have to... Would you like to load up some art for us? Because I've got a surprise here for you, but we'll get there in a second.
Oh, sweet. So what do you want me... Everything's pretty much loaded
just
up.
Load it all.
Oh, up into the... for Photoshop?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, all the stuff we've done. We've done so much art.
Okay, then I'm going to go back here.
You're going to go back here.
Everybody
That's all right.
doing?
Forgive me for a moment. I'm conducting business in the background here.
All right, so let's load up all of the stuff. You do know we're live right now.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to very quickly remember the synopsis because what we're also doing live on the air is reaching out to a convention that we're going to be hanging out with in their game room today, but they're in Atlanta, so she's several hours ahead of us and going to go to bed.
Oh, you're trying to get okay.
Yeah, we're literally hashing out details as we speak because, well, let's face it, conventions right now are really weird and everyone's trying to figure it out, so you're really up until the last minute, which is pretty normal.
Fantastic.
All right, this is a card game. I forgot our entire synopsis of the game.
Holy moly, man! I'm on fire this week.
You are getting lots done, like lots done. We got so much art to show, and I've got a bunch of game stuff to show you, and if this conversation goes well
on the game, oh, that's right, Game Crafter's up.
Game
we got
Crafter's
so
up and
much
running.
to talk about. It's like we're sprinting downhill, trying to finish this up, and I'm pointing at.
Who are you pointing at?
I
You're
don't
just
know.
you're waggling your finger in the air like you just don't care. Sure, let's start. You know, you got a bunch of stuff. Looking at the human.
Oh man, dude, the two that I got the most progress done, the two pieces that I did the most on,
Are the silliest.
oh, they were cracking me up the entire time.
It's probably a good sign. Good art should cause emotions.
Yeah,
Right?
no, it was it was enjoyable. That one, but it's coming along. Let's see, who am I missing?
Wow.
Ba-doop. Oh, candy cannon. There we go. I thought I had 6. Did I only have 5?
I don't know. I just started loading stuff.
Oh, which we need to. We'll at the tail end of this. I'll update red button.
Okay, yeah.
So we can add it to the
We can
everything.
do that. Yep.
God, okay. So, let's see. Where else am I? Oh, I can have this over here. That'll be just fine. All right, everybody. So we really appreciate the patience. Sorry about that. We are...
Jared, I'm assigning you a new task.
Yeah, what's that?
Stop apologizing.
Ha ha ha. Good luck with that one.
I know, it's in your bones.
I'm part Canadian, I don't know. I hear that Canadians apologize a lot. I don't know what it is. It's just how I am.
It is how you are, but I'm gonna poke you about it.
That's fine.
Cause Jared, you should be proud. Look at how much stuff you've gotten done.
Thanks.
Let's
man.
show off how much stuff you've gotten done.
Yeah. All right. So here, let's switch this so we can see the right screen. All right. So boop-a-doo. This first one. Actually, do you want me to talk about it? Do you want to?
You should talk about it a little bit.
Okay. How much?
Go for it.
Okay. So we've got a rich plot line, and part of this is our biggest hero, our most powerful character. He's not like Superman, but he's
a focal point for what we're doing, especially first season.
Yeah, for this first season. But he is like the man. Nobody...
Right.
There is nobody that would be... even Mr. Amazing, which is another powerful...
Yeah, he fits a different role.
Yeah.
The big thing with Licorice Whip in this case is that we're going to not only get a chance to look at what it's like to be a top-tier superhero, but what it's like to try to have a family as a top-tier superhero.
Thank you.
And, like... Our big thing that we always want to have is that there are these situations that you're going to get that are in many ways extremely normal.
Sorry.
Do we have a hot link to this?
Hot link to what?
Hold on. Never mind. Keep going. You keep going.
But anyway, so in part of this, this main character, Licorice Whip, his daughter is Gingham.
Keep going.
What are you
I'm
doing?
working here.
Okay.
Stop looking at me.
There is a part of the canon of this story with Licorice Whip and his daughter Gingham that as Gingham is growing up in her younger years, I believe this was probably when she was about 3 or 4.
Yeah. We're winning now.
She still didn't have full or nowhere near the
Good
amount
enough.
of finesse and control of her power that she does now at, I think she's at
7 or 8
years
yeah.
old. And so this was an instance where her most beloved pet, Mr. Ramses, she jolted him with too much power, and the way theory is loosely on her mental development is also limiting on her creation's mental development and ability. So the older she gets, the more intelligent she gets, the more intelligent her creations can seem or can emulate.
Right.
And so this was a situation where she was still very infantile. It still is, but this creation was large, out of control, and Licorice Whip, her father, came in with the candy cannon.
Candy cannon.
Or we might call it something else, because the cannon in this title of the card, Candy Cannon, is about the story canon. And this is the history of how Mr. Ramsey's lost his front legs. When you see his card in the game and the artwork for that game, you'll see that he has, looks like gorilla or ape arms. Dude. And so this is a situation where on a playground, Mr. Ramsey's lost it. And this is Dad, taking Gingham away. And after he's subdued Mr. Ramsey so that they can move forward and he can finish dealing with the situation. And so this was just a really quick sketch to kind of get an idea for a card that, what was this called before?
Well, this was...
Oh, this
kind of migrated around as we've had different areas, but Candy Clash or Custody Battle were two of them that kind of...
No, it started incorrectly as Gumdrop Cannon, because we already had something for Gumdrop Cannon, and that's where the idea came from, to drop the N and do all this backstory. And so then Gumdrop Cannon went back to its rightful concept, and then now we're going forward with, this has now become its own name, Candy Cannon, because it just fit real well, and it helped us tell a little bit more about the story. So this is one of the pieces that we did this week, or in the last couple of weeks, and yeah, it's just a rough, but there's
it's one of those things that we kind of stumbled into a story that we're like, oh, this needs to be told.
Well, and it's a story we've had. Well, we've theorized, but now there's
right. We're getting to it.
Yeah.
So let's go to the next one.
This one is this one's really rough. I think there's going to be some vast changes, but it's a MK Field Replicator, and then at one point I thought it was an MK Munitions Replicator.
Munitions Generator, yeah.
So which name is wrong? Because I changed everything back to Field Replicator.
That might work, but Munitions Generator is what it technically should be.
Okay.
But that's...
Well, then we can keep that. I mean, there's more to add to this. This is just putting some pieces together. Not the greatest thing, but
yeah, it's rough. It's concept quick. The big thing you guys got to know about MCUT is they are
every man can't afford.
They're the bargain bin. They are the not even Harbor Freight level of high tech gadgetry. So, like, one of the jokes that we're going to have with this is, yeah, you can see it printing out shells there, but we're going to have situations in the background where
actually, this isn't bad. This just needs to be
finished. It just needs a lot of work, or not a lot of work.
Yeah, I know, it's good.
But we're gonna have situations where, like, the shells are maybe put in there funny and things like that. Well, what's the other ones?
All right, yeah, no, we're saving the best for last. This is the Candy Crusher missile. This one is just 7 candy lollipops over a container full of Mentos tablets, and then this is like a soda chamber at the end, and Mentos are going through doors that you'll see in another card, that is how the propulsion that it comes from, and so this needs a lot of work. This is real rough, but this was trying to put something down to tell a story as quickly as possible, so we can get a snapshot and get a direction as we're moving forward, trying to finish all of these different pieces. And this is a really good concept for it. I need to execute the missile a lot better. But that's where this one is. And then it kind of born this maybe possible theory that the more candy-like in appearance the object is that Licorice Whip is creating, the more powerful it is. So a lot of his really large arsenal is going to look more like giant candy than, he can make a vehicle that looks like a Ferrari. you would have no idea other than maybe smell.
The stuff coming out the exhaust might be a little different.
Yeah. But he could make it look. He could do a fleet of cars. That's not the point. It's just this now gets into where this is, 7 gigawatts or whatever, like comparable to a nuclear warhead. Anyway, so that's that one. And then we go to Wild Goose Chase, which we had no clue what we were going to do
Right.
For a long time. And then we were discussing some things and came across an idea for a goose, for an actual wild goose chase. And then when working through roughs, I was talking to Josh, and Josh had the idea, well, this sounds like something that would, where the ancient beer stein of the gods would be involved. And so we threw that in there, and then we've got a work to do on that Candy Crusher missile, which is the bottom left. I'm just going to change some shape and rough it up a little bit, finish it, frankly. And but yeah, so this goose has just taken a bit of
He's had a wish.
On the wish, yeah, he
he's had a
drank
wish.
enough. The goose drank enough to enact the power of the ancient beer stein. So that's always hysterical. And then put the setting down in golden, because we're in Colorado. We want to represent Colorado. So thought that it would be another great little landmark nod to. This is, we're in the state of Colorado. And then the last one, which I am still, this goose was fun, but this one's a ton of fun. So this is the card, the Red Button, and we had kicked around a lot of different ideas, and it was a couple nights ago that Alex and I were talking about, kind of riffing off of Douglas
Adams, or something along that lines.
And so the idea was to have this giant red button in the middle of this chamber where there were all of these people praying towards the red button. And then the characters in front, this piece was so much fun. I was just feeling it needed something really some really interesting characters, and it just fit there. And I really liked some shapes for the Birdman, parakeet, and there's a little bit more work done on it now, but there's a debate on how we might stylize this for the end, because this has got a funky
here's what's happening. This thing hits me as such a Pulp Fiction retro feel, just as it sits, like some sort of 80s anime sci-fi thing that, like, if someone doesn't pull a ray gun blaster on this guy, I'm going to be disappointed. And something like just like the color wash going on, like I might be trying to convince Jared just to color in the people and leave the rest of it. Just a giant red button in this weirdly glowing yellow room. I don't know. Look, here's the thing. I'm not an artist in that format. I'm not a visual artist. But I've stared at a lot of these cards. Like, a lot of them. And I don't know. Something about this. It's something about its simplicity. It's something. There's a feel that I have about this card that I go, God, it's I don't know. It just. I mean,
what is it? Ian.
Don't ask me our names.
Oh my gosh, I'm horrible. Ian McKellen, and then Craig. Oh, holy moly, the Star Wars guy. I'm horrible. I can't think of his name right now. Anyway, this has got some different vibes. Ralph McQuarrie, thank you. Okay, kind of thinking about this character, Perry Keat, which is another card concept that had a rough or just some doodle.
You had a stand-in.
Yeah,
let's not get ourselves.
It wasn't even for this piece, and so I was really, for some reason, it just felt like a cool spot for parakeet to be, and it would be another attempt to me to kind of stylize him, because what's on his card now was not even a parakeet sketch. It was just a doodle. It was a daily doodle thing. So and there's already been some corrections, because I had the back joint on the left leg wrong, and then there was some three-dimensional issues on the sphere, which is a new character, because I was looking at it and I wanted to have an angled sight line to throw off all of the horizontal lines of the rest of the piece, to kind of give a little more push. Even though it's a giant red button and it's going to draw, I would just like to create another little tangent or an alternate force to kind of offset.
You're an alternate force.
Well, putting that angle in there, even though it's a sight line, it creates an energy in the piece that can kind of battle that giant red button.
There it is.
And so I wanted to make something short that he would look down to create that angle. And many years ago, I was doing concept work for a kind of like a dog toy.
What? Jared, you've worked on some weird stuff.
Yeah, and it was a buddy of mine, and I helped with kind of prototype and design how it would work and how it would function and stuff. And so I hadn't thought of it in a long time. It was around the time of BB-8. I can't remember exactly. I have to look at documentation. But anyway, I wanted to use that concept again, but instead of a dog toy, it was for a sentient complex protein named Blobette that can consume protein and convert it into energy very efficiently. It's Blobette. She's kind of like not a Southern Belle, but like a horse riding Texas girl. But
how is she riding a horse? I just asked.
That's her personality.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
Anyway,
Checking.
So that's who I created so that I could have a small character that Parakeet was looking down on, and it's Blobette, and Blobette is extremely powerful.
Blobette terrifies me.
Yeah, it terrifies both Alex and Josh.
Like, you sent us the description of, it eats protein. I was like, well, okay, when you say eats protein, you're just like a blob that just absorbs things and eats protein and gains mass, and by gaining mass can, like, shoot laser beams. I'm like, that's an eldritch horror, dude. Like, that is a thing that, like, you turn around and you've eaten a city? Oh, well, that's nice. I'm glad for you. I'm happy for you.
I know, but she loves people.
Yeah, you bet she does.
And the reason why she's inside this little sphere is because she likes to conserve energy, she doesn't have to consume as much protein.
Oh, she's on a diet.
No, this is a way to conserve her consumption.
Okay. Just checking.
And,
I'm just saying,
but
she's
she
scary.
also leaves bits of her all over the galaxies and all over.
Yeah.
And she can tap into it as like a sensing where she literally has eyes and ears everywhere, and she can also migrate her consciousness from location to location, and that's part of how she's survived for untold years. And that's Blobette.
I shake my head. I shake my head at you loudly so that people can see. She's terrifying.
You know it's wonderful.
I'm all look. You gotta have villains. That's all I'm saying.
She's not a villain.
Sure, she's not a villain. Where'd the dog go? I don't know.
I do need to fix it.
Like Alf wasn't a villain, but he definitely tried to eat the cat. I'm just saying.
True. So that was a ton of fun. I made a few little fixes, and I think I'm gonna park this one with the ongoing debate. And it's not like I don't have a lack of other ones to work on. So
right, all right. So let's. What do we do? Okay, sorry. Now I've got two people in the ear. Okay, sorry.
No, you're fine.
We're chatting. We're talking. We're running a lot of business tonight. It's a business night. We are.
Hello.
We're doing business. Hey, dude, do me a favor. Can you pull up the Facebook stream version so that we can see the people in the chats?
Oh, it's right here.
That is not. It is not. I tell you this.
Like this?
I don't know why. I'm not getting comments on that side. All right, moving on.
Are we getting comments on the site?
Yeah, someone here. I'm watching them.
Oh, shoot. I just went to something completely different.
Oh, that's not right.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Did I just shut off
Hey,
our stream?
Miss Beth. Long time talking. Long time no see. Hello, Beth. Sorry. We're watching things.
Ah,
All right,
thanks, buddy.
let's play a game.
Hey, we're broadcasting the stream. Sweet.
Hey.
All right, let's go back to the page.
What you doing?
Oh, my God. I'm trying to.
Jared. Why
Hello.
are you driving?
Hi. Hey, why am I driving?
Yeah. Oh, that's right, because you got the big seat today. All right, let's play a game, Jared.
Let's do that.
Also, I have a surprise for you, Jared.
Nice. I like surprises, except when they're painful. Where? There we go.
There it is.
Yay!
Jared!
Let's switch.
Switch. All right. Jared,
Yes.
what do you notice?
Is everything updated?
Everything is updated.
Oh, nice.
Everything.
Even the red button?
No, because you finished that today.
I know.
And
like 3-4 hours ago.
and it's like, oh, that's cool. But also, hey, do me a favor, hit Alt over those leader cards there. Yay!
Nice.
They all come in the right direction.
Nice.
Also, I found out you can zoom in and out on it in that format too, so you can make them bigger and smaller. Yeah, I learned all sorts of things doing this. And you can go over the locations, if I did the locations. Dang it. Okay, that part didn't get done yet. But
all right.
they're happening.
Fantastic.
So we've got a game. Okay, so let's play a game, Jared.
All right, sweet.
So, I know we talked about, I want to show off Dr. Catman, so I'm going to steal him.
And then I think I said I wanted to try.
Paranormal?
Yeah, I don't know if I can play him correctly.
Well, he's a jack of all trades, so he's kind of one of those just, grab
Or
and
should
run.
I just?
What do you want?
You know what?
Who you want?
We have Archfiend with the Mimic card in it.
He does have the Mimic card. It's got the new card in it.
I think I want to do some Mimic and Malarkey.
Malarkalar. Alright, we'll do that. What are you doing?
Sorry, am I moving this
I
right?
have no idea what you're doing. Where are you going?
Yeah, I
We're getting better, but by better, we don't mean perfect.
am. So, how is things going? We've had a lot of...
We've had a lot going.
Yeah.
Like a lot going.
And our apologies. I think we were both trying to get going
Jared,
as close to 8 as possible.
Jared.
I know. You're right.
Flip. Okay. Oh, cool. We got one of each. Oh, this will be good. All right. So, for those of you who have never played the game or never seen us play the game, what are you doing? What you're going to do is you're going to choose. Well, in this case, we've got 2 pre-built decks that we're using here. And what I did is I just grabbed a couple random locations. Each deck carries a leader. That's going to change how things go. Jared, did you highlight your leader? So, Archfiend's big thing is he's going to sell souls for abilities because he's the devil. So what he does is once during your turn, you may lobby, aka remove a card from the game that was in your retirement pile, and you can reuse an ability that's on that card. So he actually gets to play multiple abilities per round if he wants to, as long as he's willing to pay the price. Jared, would you highlight mine? Dr. Captain Man, his big thing is he's allowed to use Portal, aka move cards around the table, and he's able to target his admin, kind of the people behind the scenes that are making everything work, as if it were a team. Normally when you put people in the admin, you're basically relegating them to desk duty. They're stuck there. That's where they live now. Nothing you can do about it. He can use them as pieces to move around the table, unlike anybody else. So he's what we call, he's kind of a build and crash style leader, or I think of him as a landmine. Basically, he's going to start slow, but once he starts swinging at you, you're going to feel it. The big thing with Dr. Catman is he is such a jerk to work with. People would rather go work on the front lines of a superhero conflict than sit at a cushy desk job.
Which goes into
Dr. Catman is a jerk.
His what is it? His order ability?
His order card as well. So, what we do then, we're going to take our 2 leader cards. We're going to set them across from each other.
What's the key to do first person, third person, all of that?
View P. And then W, WS, and things like that.
Should we do?
You can.
Yeah, we'll do.
That's up to you. So we're gonna flip our next. Shuffle. So the other thing that I've done is I've grabbed 3 locations at random. I just shuffled up our 13 that we have. I dealt out a bunch of them here, and this is the trash that we get. As with any good location decisions that happen, you should look at these and go, "Oh, this is not good." To which I say, "Yeah."
So, is there a way to close or hide this menu?
Yes. Do I know how? No.
Okay.
Something to do with a view or configuration. I don't know how to do it. You'll probably be dealing with interface.
Oh, thank you.
That's what I'm here for.
So, real, pure,
No clue.
Okay.
We'll work on it.
Yeah. All right.
Later.
Yeah, not a problem.
Cool. So, Jared, would you highlight a location? There we go. I will get these switched.
That's
Actually,
all right.
Can I switch these? I can do it later.
That's all right.
That works. So Soul Investments leads right towards Archfiend's ability as well. This is his place of business. So he makes sacrifice orders. So anyone playing into Soul Investments may sacrifice orders out of their hand, cards out of their hand, to gain support in Soul Investments. This lets you speed along the game a little faster than you want to. If I maybe need a little more oomph to get a big hitter in there, I just got to be able to give people up out of my hand. So and that feeds into Archfiend as well. So that's a good draw for Jared. It's going to score on Aether, so people that shoot lasers and breathe fire and all that stuff, they're going to score well here. What's our next location? The command center. This is convenient for me. You may deploy into this location from your administration as if it's in your hand. So
this is horrible for Dr. Captain Man.
This is a good ammo for me because I'm going to be playing in my administration anyway. So now I can decide to bring him out as a special thing using a portal, or I can just play him out because I feel like it if I need to. So I've got a lot of movement on my side here. So that kind of balances out. It's going to score on mine. So all those super geniuses, this is where they want to be.
Nice.
And then the Putt Putt.
Oh my god, I didn't even pay attention to what locations.
See, that's the reaction that you should get when you play a game of Earth Tau. Right there. That's what we look for if we've done our job right.
No.
So, the Putt Putt's an odd one. They're all odd ones, but the Putt Putt seems to cause a little more groaning than most. It's going to score on body, so all the strong guys technically should do well there. But it's a golf score. It's a golf course. So golf rules apply. So the team with the lowest body score wins the Putt Putt. So this becomes kind of a game of cat and mouse of trying to get maybe the right people in there, but then not, and then try to get them out, and it's a mess.
Or put people in there and be like, "Oh yeah, no, here the ceiling's been raised, so you can."
It's safe to play. It's okay. Oh no, they're all gone.
Bounce.
The last game that we had with the Putt Putt went weird. I thought I had it locked down the entire game, and then I kind of approached my final approach. Not good. Or Jared forced me to do it. Not good. And I lost the Putt Putt, and that lost me the game. So, the Putt Putt. It changes the game. So, from here, Jared, make sure to shuffle your deck.
Thank you, sir.
Because they are definitely...
Did you pick? Is this like a mirrored surface?
No, your player won.
No, but look. Oh, I see. Okay, there's like a ghosting effect.
Yeah, I don't know. Sure.
No, that's where it'll drop. Now I
center up. All right. The other thing you have to understand and remember is that generally you can't play in the same location twice. That's what these little markers are that Jared's messing around with in this case. You can use anything when you're playing a real game with who's this with the yellow card. Okay, cool. Yellow card's left. I'm just saying.
Yellow card's what?
The red button.
Oh.
I don't know.
Nice.
I don't know. I mind you, one vote here, but
No,
hey, one vote's one vote, right?
No.
Your vote matters in this election.
This is for who likes the card.
For who likes the card. Look, this is the one vote I can tell you the popular vote does win.
And that's all I'm going to say about that.
All right, Jared. All right, so you've got to support those little triangles on the top of Archfiend's card. Help me out. Thank you. What?
Oh!
No, what'd you do? Jared, you broke it.
I don't know,
Jared, you broke it.
I don't know what to tell you.
All right. More bugs to fix, but that's what we're here for.
It's all good.
So the two triangles right above in that red flag, that's your support. That's how people start playing the game. That's kind of the currency you use to start getting people out. You don't just call in your big hitters without people on the ground to help out.
I have an idea. I want to try something. I think
Is it that?
I think it might be.
Nope. Good question. Good thought.
Yeah.
All right. I'll dig into it. Wait, is mine crooked? Yep, mine's crooked too. Well. What do we have here? Okay, cool. Jared, you've got 2 support. Conveniently enough, I've got 0 support.
Yeah, that's because you're. See.
Yeah, I got nothing. I don't know. Dr. Catman, because of how his ability works. Well, frankly, you kind of need to play into the administration to start. So technically, because I've got the low support, I do go first. As such, I'm going to draw 6 cards. Jared, draw 6 cards.
Hold on, I want to make sure. I really want to shuffle the cards.
Give him a good shuffle. Wow. I don't know if I want you to do that. That's a problem.
Oh, I like it with the new art, but why are these so bright?
I don't know. Well, I brought in the web versions, and they might be brightened up more than others, or we may have our table brightness turned up.
Because this looks bright too.
Yeah.
How do we...
Lighting?
No.
Let's go the other way.
Better.
That's better.
No, we'll just leave it like that.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I don't know why it came in bright. Whatever. We need to get art on there anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So because I've got, I still haven't figured out how to do the card tuck. I know it exists, but I don't know how. I don't want to put that in there. 1, 2. Oh, I need to draw one more card. So you start with 6, and then you draw 1 at the beginning of your turn for 7. Ooh, that's a good one. I need that one, actually. We're going to need to do this way. Okay. So, my first turn, I have to play into admin. So, Jared.
Yep.
Would you look over at what I got going on over there?
Yep,
So I've tucked a card underneath my leader. And now you get that little support symbol up near the edge there. That'll work. So now my leader produces 0 support by himself, but because he has someone to help him with all the administrative duties, he now produces 1 support, aka he's actually worthwhile as a boss. So that's my turn. Because I've played into administration, I put a deployment marker on my admin. I can't play there next turn. Jared!
Yes.
We've dealt with my leader. We've dealt with my locations. We've dealt with the locations. It is your go. What are you doing?
You're
making me load?
No, I was changing your placard was on the wrong.
Oh, yeah, I haven't updated placards yet.
No, I know, but you had on rock salt.
Oh, okay.
So
You're being nice.
Man, I don't want to do that.
When in doubt, discard it. No.
Alright, well, I ain't doing that. And I said ain't. I know it did.
So most cards that have abilities on them, once they are played, the ability will trigger. You have to use it. So now Jared's got a couple options here. He can try to play into a location, get an early lead out, which is fantastic. If he's got a situation where he doesn't like any of it, hello. I think we just lost the live feed.
Why?
I don't know, because I'm telling you. We just lost the live feed. Yep, that's from Stott.
Is it because we weren't on it?
No, we were definitely on it. Wah, wah, wah. Cool. Reboot.
You want me to reboot the whole game?
No. You just have to reboot the live stream. Great putt. Go live. Where's it at? There it is. I don't know. You don't have to reboot that side of it. Oh, you might want to. Yeah, you need to put a new key and everything in.